much more eminent personalities here in nutrition field. So we will be doing a panel discussion. You can get more information then too. Okay. Now, the most important thing about blueberries is it's available in many forms. It's available in fresh, frozen, freeze-dried, and also powdered form. So it's very easy to put or include them in our daily diets. So if you get in only one form, it is difficult to try which recipe it can be included. But if it is available in so many forms, then it's easier to incorporate into our diets also. Like mostly we see in blueberry muffins, in cereal bars and smoothies. But I hope Mr. Raj Kapoor has got the recipe books in which they have, Chef Sanjeev Kapoor has included blueberries in various Indian recipes. So you can try them also. Because in the end, we always go back to our cuisine. We are not going to use other cuisines on a daily basis. Okay. Now, in 100 grams of blueberries, this is frozen, we get about energy 50 kilocalories, carbohydrates about 12 grams, fiber, dietary fiber is about 2.8 milligrams, vitamin C 2.8 milligrams, and folate, that is folic acid, 7. See, there is no point in me telling the numbers of how much each is. I think it is better I talk about the most important thing in blueberries, that is the antioxidant property of blueberries. It's like the king of antioxidants because it is one of those fruits which has a lot of antioxidant properties. And before COVID, not many of us were interested in antioxidant properties. But after COVID, everybody knows, even school children, when I do workshops, they also know what are antioxidants. So we'll go, jump right there. What are phytochemicals? Phyto means plant, chemicals means the chemicals which are in plants. And these don't have any nutritional value, but they have a lot of health benefits which are very, very important for us. I talk about this more for people who are non-vegetarians and they hardly eat any plant products. So that is one area we need a little bit more push, because once you are a non-vegetarian, one chicken curry or mutton curry and we are done with it. So it's very important because phytonutrients are not there in animal products. So it's always important to, in a balanced diet, to have fruits and vegetables. Okay. There are a set of bioactive compounds called polyphenols. Earlier, Dr. Vada was telling you all that there is an umbrella of polyphenols under which flavonoids come, under which anthocyanins are a group of polyphenols. Now, these are about, in frozen, they are about 163 milligrams per 100 grams of blueberries. Now, anthocyanins are the pigments which give that reddish blue color to the blueberries, and most of it is in the skin. And the best thing about this is, even in frozen or powdered form, they are still available. So very little loss is there during processing. So that's one thing you have to keep in mind. The major anthocyanins in blueberries are malvidin and delphinidin. These are the ones which have antioxidant property. This is a very, very rudimentary, very bad picture, but it's very easy to explain with something like this. So most of you are dietitians, those who are not, for them it is more important. This is a cell. So every cell, including our immune system, is working all the time. So while working, the byproducts which come out are free radicals. So these are not supposed to be accumulated in our body, because once these accumulate, they cause several chronic diseases or problems. So how do we get rid of these free radicals? By consuming, or our body also produces some antioxidants, but it is always better to take via diet, and most antioxidants are present in plant products like in blueberries, anthocyanins. The circles are supposed to be the antioxidants. They clean, or they scavenge, or they take out the free radicals from our body from accumulating. So that is the work of antioxidants. And blueberries are one of the most fruit berries which have a lot of antioxidants in them, in the form of anthocyanins, that is the color giving pigment. Okay. Now, boost immunity. Like any cells, even immune system, while working, it produces a lot of free radicals. So if those free radicals are removed, only then our immune system works very well, efficiently. So for that, antioxidants are very important. And also, like now every cosmetic, everything talks about antioxidants and anti-aging on TV. So we have also put I put anti
here. Today, of course, it was a very nice PPT by Dr. Kanika Reddy, very much in detail. And okay, you can see a lot of known faces also here. Very good evening to all of you. And like quickly, so I have basically done a lot of television programs from the year 2000, and my focus used to be on nutrition and easily doable recipes at home by mothers and young mothers, and for all generations. So that used to be my recipe for all my three programs and all that. So when I get with this blueberries, I really found it so good that with the nutrition available with the blueberry and the various forms of blueberry, which is so versatile and so usable and also very consumer friendly also. So that way I found it so versatile and mixing it up with various recipes and creating new recipes and all that. And especially my first book was on a lot of South Indian recipes. So I could make a lot of South Indian recipes, typically South Indian recipes with those kind of things. And here, of course, today we'll be speaking about the nutrition health snapshot, the forms of USA blueberries, culinary application, signature recipe spotlights, and practical tips for everyday. So this is a very beautiful image of blueberry, and of course, yeah, as we have known, and all of us know, like it's a very low calorie fruit. Actually, sometimes I just get some blueberry, those cleanable packets which are there. I just wash it, and then at a 4 o'clock snack or 11 o'clock snack, you don't feel guilty even if you munch the whole packet, like it's okay. And for those who are having diabetes also, they can eat it like it's a guilt-free snack. I would say the best way to consume it is to just have it as a fresh fruit. And of course now antioxidants, anthocyanins, and the flavonoids are linked to heart health and cognitive health. Dietary fibers and the glycemic index is also very low, which is suitable for everybody. Today, not only diabetics are conscious about sugar, but on an average, everybody, even normal people, from children to adults, they are all conscious about the sugar intake that they are having. And even young mothers, when I'm interacting with them, like I have a cloud kitchen on baking as well. When we talk to them, many young mothers are only using either organic products. They have shifted off from the white products, as white sugar, white flour, and everything. Organic jaggery they are using. So in those concepts, naturally sweetened is that's the way the trend is shifting now. So I would suggest that recipes and hotels and the people who are creating recipes, they should give products where it is more like dependent on the natural sweetness of the fruit, rather than adding more sugar and sweetness to it. And rushing through the nutritive points of it, like heart health, brain memory, blood sugar, whatever it is, if you see a capsicum, try to pick up a red color one. Similarly with blueberries, fruits are filled with antioxidants and blueberry is really very high. So we should try to incorporate more. And then of course the 5 formats are there. These are also very favorite formats. The fresh ones, frozen, dried, the powdered form and the puree form. The fresh blueberry can be used for platings and for salads, and you can just take a handful and toss it into any of your items, you know, like let it be even a vegetable salad you can incorporate, because blueberry is sweet, it is tangy also. So we have the advantage of both the flavors in it. So we can kind of twist and turn its flavor profile. And frozen is like you can put it into payasams or any kesaris and anything, you know, you can just convert it because it will be very nice. And sauces, of course. And even we can make some compote without any sugar and just mix it with a sourdough bread or anything, you know, with a chapati, with a roti or anything, or with that Malabar paratha or anything, it will be really very yum. And dried blueberries, blueberry powder can be used for these protein blends. Everybody takes protein shake. So just add a little scoop to it. A little goes a long way. And for concentrates, you can use it for the sauces, glazes and ice cream bases as well. And these are the breakfast, lunch, snack, dinner and dessert, where all we can include blueberries. That's profile that I've given. And of course blueberry ragi pancakes, chia pudding for breakfast. I would say another South Indian twist is, I was just mentioning about a spot dosa. You know, everybody likes a spot dosa. In that you can put blueberries in it and you can see the burst of the flavors. You can use both the fresh ones and the frozen ones for this. And you can also use the blueberry powder for a spot dosa. And for lunch, yeah, we have, you can mix it with whole salads. You can make a raita out of it and just have something light, you know, like chop up the cucumbers and puree the blueberry and add it to it. Or like how for curd rice we all put pomegranate, we can put the blueberries into it as well. So like that, you know, like there are various things. But I always, along with the blueberries, I am telling, like, let us play around with the factor that let us reduce the added sugar content to it and not bring in more sugar into it, so that we can enjoy even at least 50 grams more of the real fruit. And so these are the wonderful recipes that we can make out of it. Actually, I was also, as we were just coming down, you know, I was just thinking about various other recipes, you know, like you can mix the dry fruits along with blueberry and churn it up with some real thick whipping cream and then take it as a very nice drink, and it's very tasty as well. And these are the chutneys and South Indians. That's it. Okay. So this is blueberry. Yeah, okay. So this is blueberry shrikhand over here. The method of making it is like you take the full fat curd and the blueberries. Of course, honey can be used. Cardamom, saffron strand, and this is the rough method how to make it. Blueberry chutney. So blueberry in everyday kitchen. How do you store it and the cost-effective substitution and the portion, right? Actually, yeah, as she pointed it out, like because it is potassium dense, those with the real kidney issues need to be very careful. But I think 100 grams per day is fairly decent to take on a daily basis. And also, I've seen another US post where they have an influencer telling, you know, the child really eats so much of blueberries. So I was really impressed with that child, you know, like every time it asks for blueberries, and it's a very good child food as well. And the portion is swap wherever you are using raisins, you can put fresh.
It can be included in salads, in low glycemic fruit salads for people who are looking at calories and want to lose weight. And it also can go in powder form because of the anthocyanins, the potassium, vitamin K, vitamin C, and all of this. So it's a multitude, it's a great thing to add to any.
Ma'am, clients come, they ask, can we introduce avocado? Or, suppose somebody comes to you saying, what about blueberries? Which health benefits or nutrition points would you focus on to explain to them?
Basically, it depends on the client. See, a lot of people love sweets, right?
Okay.
So this can replace that. And as ma'am was talking, the sweetness plus the tang is the beauty of blueberry, which is not there in other berries. Like a strawberry or a raspberry is very sweet compared to blueberry. So in that format, they can take it at any time. That is the in-between meals where they go wrong at 6 p.m. when they're going for fried items. This could be a wonderful replacement at that time.
And yeah, the snacks.
Yeah.
Instead of our deep fried samosa and all, we go for the blueberries. So, and according to you, which would be the most focused health benefit? Is it the heart thing or the diabetes thing? For whom it would be of most importance?
See, when you see heart problem, there are many benefits, hypertension, CVD, and all that. So, and we are the global capital of cardiac disease. There is no doubt in that matter. In diabetes, once we say we are first, second, we are saying we are second, but we know that the numbers are going up. So in both cases it helps. And a lot of people have multiple diseases also, like heart disease and diabetes coming very up. Today with children having obesity, I'm sure Rekha is going to talk about it. Even young children are getting type 2 adult diabetes. Right? So this is a very good food because of the anthocyanins which helps in multiple ways. And that can be focused on in a big way.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Now the next questions are for Dr. Lekha Sridharan. She is the head of the department, Clinical Dietetics, Apollo Children's and Women's Hospital. Welcome, ma'am. The first question would be, we know that childhood obesity and metabolic health has become a huge concern. So, how do you advise these children or the parents to include blueberries in their a healthy dietary habit?
So as a dietitian, when we teach the diet planning of a child, first we will try to understand how they include fruits in their diet. Where they have the habit.
Ma'am, is your mic working? Yeah, no.
So first, what we would be looking into when they're taking the diet, do they have fruits in their diet? That is one part which we need to look into, apart from vegetables. Most of the kids, as you know, it is just the carbs, or they will have fat, protein will be minus, and the rest what you are seeing is vegetables and fruits.
Yeah.
So we analyze that first, and then start the step of telling them about what the balanced meal is, so that when they're incorporating the food, both for the breakfast, lunch, and dinner, the meal should be in such a way that every food should be there. So in that, again, fruits, blueberry would also come into a part, where, like how I can focus on it could be different flavor, what we can say, tempting and colorful food, which can be incorporated with two light colors. That is also one fact which you can see. So that's the best way to tell them. And you also might not include that as a way, it's not a thought of it. So then we, when we're informing them about the benefits of the food, who will help them, and again, see, as you say, calories are lesser. So when we're incorporating them on that, so we don't have to really go inside of the body. They can control it, they are additional lot of food. So like the year, see, when they with the child, this can be replaced, it can be done. So that makes it what
And as an expert, how would you, any practical suggestions on how to get the children to eat fruits, especially blueberries?
not force them. That is the first step.
Ma'am,
Never force them.
but the mothers especially are so worried they will force.
That is the main reason, that kids start getting the feeling that it's a healthy sugar. So first thing, as a parent, what everyone needs to understand is food is something else. It's be like a pleasant movement, not a punishment for the mother to fit and for the child to fit.
Wartime, huh? It's like wartime.
Not be there. That's your first point. And make it more friendly. So that works out. And sometimes when they are not taking what you can do is make it that point of time. Like, so is that way. Like, in after there are studies which tells about kids repeatedly refuses to almost 7 to 8 times, but after that they start taking it. But go in a regular smooth routine. So this is the best thing what I would suggest. Then the people are involved in the time. So as ma'am was telling about various recipes when I see the educator, they're quite colorful. You have the oat porridge, that is the advent. It's like a multi-piece meal done. So it's like innovation what we can do. That is like the way in which we can do that.
Okay, ma'am, I lived in the US for some time. So the rest of the parents left the food on the high chair and they left it, but I could not. Being Indian, I had to be there and make sure that my son is eating and all. Has that changed now? Like if you put few blueberries, do you think the child will pick up?
Now the changes happen from the 9th month information about baby-led eating has started.
Baby-led eating.
So that is like the 9th month is the right time to start that, where the child like to try holding the hand. So blueberry is actually dry. Spirit they like something is dry, like not something which is both in their hand. And you can think about using that. It's a very pleasant topic. And again the feeding thing again I would like to mention. What we here we do, we will have them in the lab and then feed them. The line goes.
Ma'am, not even in the lab, in the this thing going around the colony feeding.
That's better when you're walking, but put them in the lap and you know like stand position is of course not. It's actually a yoga,
Yeah.
which we do follow in India. We do
That's true.
canvas, we can see such a practice. So from then now it's much better. The change has started. So as we change, right from the infancy stage, we can this beauty foods we can start from the 6th month and then slowly change the consistency. So 9th month is the right period to change.
Thank you so much. Okay. Next we have Miss Marina Elizabeth Alex. Welcome, ma'am. The question, she's the Assistant Manager, Dietetics, the Madras Medical Mission. Ma'am, I'll straight away ask you the question. Okay. Do you see opportunity to include blueberries in hospital diets? And if yes, then what type of meals can you include them or applications like smoothies or where can we include blueberries?
Actually, we see that malnutrition is very commonly seen among hospital patients, especially micronutrient deficiency.
Okay.
So that's a big challenge to feed the patient. So the food is there but not able to eat. So that is, so patients are like post-surgery patients where for wound healing, better wound healing. So you need more of like vitamin C rich foods, antioxidants. Patients are exposed to a lot of infections. So to improve the immunity. So for which we can include blueberry in their diet. So it can be used mostly surgery patients, mostly all patients can diabetic friendly, as even renal patients, if it is taken in the fresh form, 100 grams of fruits could be definitely taken. Okay, so 1 serving of fruits and at least 4 servings of vegetables, that's what they can take so that they can meet all the nutrient needs. So preferably as a fresh food. People who are on liquid diet, perhaps they can take in a juice form, smoothie form, and custard, jellies. So some people who are having acute keratosis or having dysphagia, having difficulties to swallow. So we can incorporate as a dessert item which they can improve eating. So we can include it in like a custard, we can have, and any sort of diet like dates,
By any chance, are you right now doing it? Adding blueberries to the diet?
Because as of now, because of the cost price, we are having a contract people, so for
Okay.
which they have a rate specified. So the rate is the thing which they look into. So it should come with them.
But it should be budget friendly. Okay, Raj is there to do that.
மைக்கில் பேச சவுண்டே கேட்குது. ஷாக்கு போகுது.
There is some called as the vadigal comedy. Vadigal comedy is there, na மீன் வித்துட்டு இருப்பாரு. அப்புறம் நல்ல மீன் கிடைக்கும், அப்புறம் நல்ல மீன் கெட்ட மீன் கிடைக்கும். இது அப்படின்னு கடைசியில் என்னன்னா you are anyway telling about மீன் only why you are putting a board. So for my guest of honor I prepared a lot of speeches. அதான் இவங்க பேசுறாங்க, அதான் இவங்க பேசுறாங்க, நீங்க for speaking everybody spoke so eloquent. For my convenience I speak standing. இவ்வளோ eloquent they have spoken, so I have very little to speak, but just to compliment all of you for having very nicely spoken. Definitely I can give an introduction. Introductory, I really appreciate USHBC Blueberry Council and also having this seminar of not just intellectuals but also you linked cookery aspect also to it so that it becomes meaningful. So I have been here in he has invited me because I know him, but faces health secretary. So I would like to touch upon the challenges which are there, and I have also been into food and nutrition department. Twice I was secretary there. So today, unlike when we gained independence, food availability of food, public distribution system, quantity being produced and all, India and all, egg number one in country, milk now we are again top ranked country. Like that we are doing everything is there. So that is not going to be an issue at all. What we are studying it is at a different kind of crisis. அந்த காலத்தில் பண்டிட் ஜவஹர்லால் நேரு எல்லாம் இருக்கும்போது ஃபர்ஸ்ட் கேள்வியே லண்டன் போகும்போது என்ன கேட்டாங்க, நீங்கள் எல்லாம் இருக்கு வாட் அபவுட் ஃபேமிங், ஹவு யூ ஆர் கோயிங் டு மேனேஜ். Dr. M. Swaminathan came, Dr. Kiran came, so many revolutions came. But now the crisis is not of quantity but of quality. So the quality has drastically changed, particularly in the last 20 years, where everybody on the run is taking fast foods, and they are very happy with that. Second, which recently you have those who follow National Family Health Survey, Tamil Nadu is one of the best performing states. But they have actually pointed out certain red marks. Be alert. Double burden. On one side, we are having malnutrition, which I think each one of us have told, and even I have seen as health secretary, nalla pavon the delivery when you take hemoglobin, they will be very low, 7. Unnar pakam, obese children. So one side communicable disease, one side, so double burden is that. So somewhere down the line, this is where I think this kind of dishes, single, humble, deep blueberry, it is where science, what they have done, they have actually brought it to you in that fashion. So I would not try to touch that. So idella cut pannena ellame nutrition ellame sollitaanga. And what I actually found is many of them are not marketing clear.
வணக்கம். இன்னைக்கு நம்மளோட யூஎஸ் ஹைபுஷ் ப்ளூபெரி கவுன்சில் நடத்திய ப்ளூபெரிஸ் கோ பிக் நியூட்ரிஷன் ஸ்கீம், அதில் எனக்கு கலந்து கூட வாய்ப்பு கிடைச்சது. லாட் ஆஃப் நியூட்ரிஷனிஸ்ட், லாட் ஆஃப் ஸ்டேக் ஹோல்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் scientists, all of them they participated, including Kritika, who is also good in various recipes. It was very interesting to hear. The challenge இப்போ நம்ம இந்தியா லெவலில் என்னன்னாக்கா quantity, that is availability is not a issue, but quality of the food is becoming more and more an issue. இப்போ நேஷ்னல் ஃபேமிலி ஹெல்த் சர்வேல கூட நம்ம பார்த்துருப்போம் தட் சடன்லி யூ ஆர் ஹேவிங் டபுள், ஒரு பக்கம் மேல் நியூட்ரிஷன் இருக்குது, இன்னொரு பக்கம் நமக்கு ஒபேசிட்டியும் ஒரு இஷ்யூவாக இருக்குது, ஒரு பக்கம் லோ இஷ்யூஸ் இருக்கும்போது இந்த மாதிரி நேச்சுரல் ஃபுட்ஸ் இருக்கு இல்லையா, நிறைய சப்ளிமெண்ட்ஸ் பீப்புள் இப்போது மார்க்கெட்டில் நியூட்ரிசிட்டிகல்ஸ்ன்னு சாப்பிட்றாங்க. அதுக்கு பதிலாக நேச்சுரல் ஃபுட்ஸில் இருக்கக்கூடிய பல்வேறு இன்க்ரீடியன்ட்ஸ், இஃப் யூ லுக் அட் ப்ளூபெரி, த கைண்ட் ஆஃப் இன்க்ரீடியன்ட்ஸ் which it has, that automatically will become a healthy snacking. The most important concept today, what I appreciated in this particular meeting was that they were touching upon the need to introduce tasty, nutritious blueberry based foods, and the concept was to indigenize it with all the Indian recipes. அதுதான் எனக்கு ரொம்ப பிடிச்சது. My appreciation to Mr. Rajkumar and the entire organizing team for organizing this blueberry Go Big campaign. Thank you.
We organized this blueberry nutrition seminar based on scientific facts. So we have a galaxy of nutrition dietitians, including Ms. Dr. Radha Krishnan, who has been chief guest, and Ms. Kritika Chef. And so the purpose of this program is to educate everybody about the versatility of blueberry. We are saying blueberries go big. Blueberry not big in size. It is a lot of big benefits, like a big nutrition, big health benefits, and big taste, and so versatile, big versatility. So blueberries go big. We are doing a campaign. So I tell everybody to start taking little bit of blueberries in their diet every in different format, fresh, frozen, dried, or in a processed food format, so you get a better nutrition and for healthy India. Thank you.
தமிழா என்ன பேசுறது? நீல கலரில் இருக்குது. அந்த நீலத்தினால அதில் ஆந்தோசயனன்ஸ் வருது. இது ரொம்ப நல்லது உடம்புக்கு. இது நம்ம நாட்டில் இருக்கிற அந்த ரத்த கொதிப்பு, ஹார்ட் ப்ராப்ளம், அப்புறம் ஓவர் வெயிட் எல்லாத்துக்குமே ஹெல்ப் பண்ணுது. இப்போ அடுத்தது பார்த்திங்கன்னா மூட் சேஞ்சஸ், அதாவது எல்லாருக்குமே ஒரு கவலைகள் இல்லை டென்ஷன் இல்லை இதனால டிப்ரெஷன் இது கூட வராத தவிர்க்குது. ஸோ இதில் பல விஷயம் இருக்குது. டயபெட்டிஸும் இதில் கலந்துருக்கு. ஒரு ஃப்ரைட் ஸ்நாக்ஸ் சாப்பிட்றதுக்கு பதில் இது சாப்பிட்டா இதில் நிறைய நன்மைகள் இருக்குது.
Blueberry program. So blueberry is a pack of lot of micronutrients. So especially in India, we find lot of micronutrient deficiency. So we need to address this. So we need to make it available everywhere, and so that people are benefited because of this. So malnutrition, especially we see in hospital every day in day and out. There are a lot of challenges patients are having because of wound healing, delayed wound healing, and all that. So if you can address it and incorporate it into the hospital menus, it will be more helpful for the patient for better recovery and better outcome. Thank you.
We had a section about the importance of blueberry. Blueberry is a healthy snack which you can have in your diet. I would suggest right from the period of childhood, infancy, you can start giving blueberry to the kids. As they start learning to eat from the childhood, it becomes easier once they grow up also to take that. So bring that into your daily meal.
The blueberry பற்றி நிறைய நியூட்ரிட்டிவ் ஃபேக்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே பார்த்தோம். அதோட டெய்லி லைஃப்லேயுமே உங்கள் வீடுகளில் நீங்கள் ப்ளூபெரியை எந்த அளவுக்கு நீங்கள் ஒரு டெய்லி டயட்டில் இன்க்ளூட் பண்ணிக்கிறீங்களோ, ஆரோக்கியமான ஒரு உணவு, சத்தான உணவு, இந்த மாதிரி சின்ன சின்ன விஷயங்களில் நம்ம பார்த்துக்கும்போது நம்மளுக்கு பெரிய ஹெல்த் பெனிஃபிட்ஸ் நம்மளுக்கு கிடைக்கும். ஸோ அதை மனசில் நினச்சிக்கிட்டு இந்த மாதிரி ரொம்ப ஹெல்த்தியான நியூட்ரிட்டிவ் நிறமிகள் நிறைந்த ஒரு உணவு, பாலிஃபினால்ஸ் நிறைந்த உணவு, நீ பார்த்தீங்கன்னாக்க எல்லா பார்ட் ஆஃப் த பாடிக்கும் அது பல நன்மைகள் பண்ணுது. ஹார்ட் ஹெல்த்துக்காக இருக்கட்டும், மூளை ஆரோக்கியத்துக்காக இருக்கட்டும், அதே மாதிரி ஸ்கின் ஹெல்த்து, ஸ்கின் பளபளன்னு வேணும்னா க்ரீம்ஸ் தடவுறதுக்கு நம்ம நல்ல ப்ளூபெரியை நம்ம சாப்பிட்டுக்கலாம். அதே மாதிரி வேரியஸ் ரேஞ்சஸ்லேயும் இருக்குது. லைக் இந்த மாதிரி ஃப்ரோசனும் இருக்குது, ஃப்ரெஷ்ஷும் இருக்குது. அதனால் அந்த மாதிரி நம்ம ஒரு டெய்லி பேசிஸில் ஒரு பேக்கெட் வாங்கினோன்னாக்க ஒரு வீட்டில் எல்லாரும் கொஞ்சம் கொஞ்சம் எடுத்துக்கிற மாதிரி நம்ம பண்ணாக்க அது ரொம்ப ஆரோக்கியத்துக்கு ஒரு பெரிய ஒரு மைல்கல்லாக இருக்கும், ஒரு சாதனையாக இருக்கும். கண்டிப்பாக எல்லாரும் அதை ட்ரை பண்ணி பாருங்கள்.
Hello, my name is Kavita Reddy, and blueberries are very small in size, but they pack a lot of nutrients as well as health benefits, and they are available in so many forms: frozen, fresh, dried powder and all. It is very easy to incorporate into our daily diet, and the most important is we are a capital of heart diseases and type 2 diabetes. So it will be very beneficial to us if we start incorporating blueberries right from childhood, and it is good for everybody of all ages.